Hello, hello. We're going to go train full body volume and it's going to be pretty spicy. So come along, have a little watch, and I'll probably do some voiceover and whatnot and just walk through the explanations of this and give you some tips and tricks and yeah, all that good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned and thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video, you legend. Anyway, let's do this. Oh my god. We're at the local. We've got Big Lou here with us. Lou's got legs, I've got full body.
I've got chicken legs.
well, who knows? What have we got? 155 to such some meat. This is where I used to work back in the day, and now it's the local gym. So back in the A. So yeah, we're gonna go. We'll smash up a session. Let's go. Yeah, so the first superset that we're going through are pull-ups. Okay, so we do as many as we can on the first set. This is, I believe, the second or third set here, but we always get the pull-ups done before we do the bench. Just feels a lot nicer on the back, and you just get a way better press. But yeah, we got these pull-ups done. Made sure to grip as hard as freaking possible when you're doing your pull-ups. Don't be just holding it with the fingertips. And then we moved on to close grip, Larsen press. And as you can see, I have the mat on the bench. This massively helps with making the bench a little bit more grippy, okay? And I'm driving my legs into the bench and driving my upper back down into the bench as hard as I possibly can. And this is close grip, bearing in mind. So yeah, we're gonna then take our legs out. So our legs are actually extended here. They're not actually touching the floor. And we had 5 sets of, I believe it was 12 reps with the press, and then it was 8, and then for the first couple reps on the pull-ups, and then after that I think we went 6, then 5, and then went banded as well. But yeah, that is the first superset. Now we have the second superset. We had seated cable chest flies, and then we've got 4 sets of 15 on this one, so quite a lot of reps. But it is volume day, so at the moment we are doing 2 days, so full body. We're trialing out. I've got another 2 weeks left. We're doing 10 weeks of this full body 2 times a week, and then we are going to do heavy, light, medium, full body. So we're going to be trying that out. I've not done full bodies before, but I am loving it. It is so good. You recover all together, so every single muscle is recovering together. You take 3 days rest, and then you do your second session. This is the second session. This is volume session. I will do a video of my strength day, but this is the volume session. So we supersetted the cable chest flies seated with this unbelievable row. All this gym equipment is all brand new. The gym has been done up. This is the gym I used to work at. It's called McCauley's. It's down in Devon, and it's class. It's so good. We've got new light and everything. Everything's sweet as in here. But yeah, on this one, we're just trying to make sure that I'm driving the sternum into the pad as much as I can, as well as just driving with the elbows, okay? And then using my hands as hooks. That's a classic, all right? I learned that way back in the day when I started lifting. But yeah, also highly recommend to make sure that you are educating yourself on strength training and fitness and stuff, even if you're not a coach or anything like that. It does massively help. And I will leave some links down in the description of some channels to get familiarized with. All right, cool. So the next one, we moved on to I think I just did this one on its own. So this was just a obviously seated machine lateral raises. I do like doing these as well as the single arm cable. Trialing this machine out, I've got to find my sort of positioning on this. I think I had the seat a bit too high, so we're going to go a bit higher next time. A bit lower next time. But yeah, it's a nice, good machine, really good for drop sets and just getting a load of reps out. So highly recommend getting on this one if you can. And also a good tip is to drive the elbows and think about driving the elbows as much as freaking possible. Right, next up on the cards is RDLs. This is the first lower body movement of the session, so I always start off with these. Absolutely love RDLs. trying to build up the glutes, because they are definitely a weak point for myself and will definitely help my deadlift so much more. Okay, so I do love deadlifting regardless. I do that on my strength day. However, RDL's just a great hip hinging movement. Make sure you brace as hard as you can against that belt if you've got a belt, okay? You breathe in through the nose, into the stomach, you push the stomach out against the belt. Bosh, that is RDLs. Right then, so next on the list is leg press. Right, as you can see here, I don't have a lot of weight. It's only 80 kilos total. Obviously, yes, with the plate that you actually put your foot on, but I only class of what I put on the actual machine. So yeah, and the reason for that is because I'm going slow. I'm getting as full depth as I possibly can, trying to stretch my quads. I ain't doing none of this, half repping stuff with like 700 plates on there. We don't need to be doing that. You can get a great stimulus from doing just slowing down your reps and trying to get as much depth as possible. And also you can see here that I have a ab mat underneath, so it helps raise up my hips so that I can get a little bit deeper into the actual squat in the bottom half of the position. And you can see I've got my toes ever so slowly pointed out as well, which is just really preference, to be honest, but you can have your feet wherever. But boom, you see, getting as much depth as possible, pausing slightly, and that is leg press done. And then we moved on to back up to the upper body. We have the good old seated AD press, anterior deltoid. That's what we like to call this one. It's really light. It's literally 10 kilos a side. It's ridiculous, but this was a 4x15, and we supersetted this with shrugs, and you shall see the shrugs in a moment. But yeah, absolutely love this one. This as a free weight barbell movement is also really good. But for some reason, this Smith machine here has a very hard sticking point in the bottom position. I don't know what that's about, but maybe it's just because it's new. But definitely give this a go, whether it's use it for strength or some more volume hypertrophy aspects. And as you can see here, we've got shrugs in front of a very, very dirty mirror. Definitely needs cleaning. Oi, clean it. I'll be cleaning them soon, so don't worry about that. But yeah, just some classic dumbbell shrugs. We're trying to build up the upper traps. They're definitely a lagging muscle, which I've realised, only really last half of last year. So yeah, we're just improving them, getting as much volume into them as possible. On the strength days, we're doing power shrugs, which again, once I record my strength day, you'll see, but they are amazing to build the strength and the power in your traps. Also, another one with the traps is just trying to get a big old stretch on them. Okay, and see, I'm stretching out here, and then boom, big shrug. But I think that is what grows the traps more than anything. Next up, we've got tricep extensions on this bad boy machine. It's so freaking delicious. If you've got one of these at the gym, get on it. But I love this. It's so good. I'm trying to push my elbows as far forward as I can so I get a good stretch. But the actual movement of this exercise and how you're locked into it, it's great. And the actual strength curve of the machine stays consistent throughout. It's so good. Again, this is 4 sets of 15 again, I believe, on these. We are just trying to push as hard as we possibly can. And then we superset this with obviously the good old machine preacher curl. I haven't been able to use one of these for so many years, and it is so good to get back on it. Definitely recommend if you have a machine like this, or just machines in general. I would say it's really, really good to do your volume work and do your isolation work on these machines. Dumbbells, barbells have their place, and you need to be using them, and you need to get the technique of using dumbbell lifts and barbell lifts under your belt so that you can do everything. Okay, I highly recommend that you do dabble in as much as you possibly can when it comes to your gym experience. Right then, so the GoPro died whilst I was in the gym. We didn't get all the footage. I did get some other bits from my phone, so I'll pop that on screen. But yeah, that was a full body volume. We also did lying leg curls, leg extensions. What else didn't you get? I think that might be it. Oh, and reverse hyper, and also some reverse hyper sit-ups. So we've done all of it. It's all done. Either we're going to be doing, I think just probably a rest day tomorrow, and then maybe another rest day too. Also, if you do need further help,
then you can always DM me the word coach, either in the comments doing below or on Instagram. My Instagram is on the screen, tylerhall.pt. I've been doing this, well, personal training, coaching since I was about 15, 16, and then I got my qualifications straight out of college. I was like, bam, I knew what I wanted to do, and I absolutely love it. I will help you out no matter whatever it is, whether it be your nutrition, whether it be your mobility, your weak areas, where it's your strength training, your technique, your programming, just lifestyle side of things. I do online coaching, so if you do want to take it a little bit further and you need more help with that, then we can talk about that. If you just need programming, then again, we can have a little chat skis. I do have a free program, so I'll put that down in the description down below, and also some other resources that you can have a little cat for free. Some videos, one is the full guide to fulfill your full potential, and then I do have a free shopping list as well. So yeah, that has like just all the cost, price breakdowns and everything like that, so I'll leave that down in the description as well. I do actually have a food video coming out very soon that I filmed today. This video, you could probably tell, is the day after what I just trained, but obviously still repping power loading jumper. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope you find that somewhat entertaining, or you got something away from it. I'm gonna keep up the videos, keep them coming, and obviously I'll show you the full body strength day and just talk you through all of it. And again, take a look at the videos down in the description on the channels, Fazlifts, a Bold Omni Man. That's the first two that come to my head right now. I'll have another think about the others that I'm gonna put down there. But yeah, definitely check them out. Self-education is number one, okay? Obviously my job as a coach is to get you to the point where you can be self-sufficient, and then you can go on your merry way and do it all by yourself. And you now have the tips, tricks and tools to go and do that. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching, and stay tuned for the next video. So